I'll give you the rap part of like what I did last night. So there's this Nas instrumental called "Stay," and that's a drum right there. So I rapped over that, and then I got another drum for y'all right after that too. Hold on. I really like did a whole DJ like blend of like my whole set. That way I wouldn't have to go back and play like tracks over and over. You feel me? So yeah. I feel like I'm the one that got outgrown. I hit you up and I get punched on by the dial tone. I tend to listen to beats and put some miles on, thinking about to find someone you can count on. Miscommunication hit different. Maybe I believe that we both had the same vision. Maybe I was tripping cause my brain be running gimmicks. But you're your own person and you chose to move your pivot. I was standing solid when your legs went liquid. Checked on you when all your heart just wasn't in it. Not the only person that drowned, I also fell in with you. So to think I am your back, how did that get misconstrued? Who do you think I am? Guess you just never knew me. We planted seeds together, seems to me like you outgrew me. Good for you, I'm hoping or assuming that you're through after everything that we went through. It was me and you and quite a few more. Expectations that I had inspired me to do more. Surely it's my mistake, I was stuck in my head. We can just put it to rest, now you a cousin to death. Don't try to... I wanted to shout out Nas for that because he said, I never sleep, cause sleep is the cousin of death. So, you know what I'm saying? Fun fact, J. Cole also rapped on this joint. And Core from Philly rapped on this joint. So in my head, I'm like, after that, who better to do it than me? You feel what I'm saying? Big school in the building, class in session. Look, I ain't in my act, I'm in reality. Don't try to join the school if you ain't got the faculties. Sit in the classroom cause I got a new lesson. Everybody ain't worth honorable mention. From time to time, I even had to stop a confession. A lot of messages I said left on red cause the person that you saw me as was dead. It ain't no jumping back into that old skin. Bit by piranhas, they try taking my whole fin. I don't swim with many fishes. I live to make a difference in the gym like Planet Fitness. In the crib like mind your business. Gotta start something then finish. Shout out those that stood 10 for me whenever I was tripping or missing a couple toes. I hope that a couple flows can start off my road to forgiveness. I know there's no limit to how far I can walk, but if I can walk how I talk it, I can make a few alternate decisions. I'm all for the commitment, clean up the way I'm living. First Nas, that cold since birth I was sinning. That ain't a real flex like I'm shooting up steroids. I was putting good energy in a mirror boy. That take me back a couple spaces. I'm pacing my room thinking about what I'ma do if I gotta move without you. They advise us agree, but we was never taught how to. People taking power drinks without actual The world's going sour. I think like this for hours and hours on end. A friend once told me they can't trust me again because I lost all the charge that I had with my pen. And that shook me up like my first crush when she stood me up. Looked me up and down, didn't give me time or a day. Man, I bet if she saw me now, she'll look back on life and be like, hey, that's the kid that asked me to... I bet if she saw me now, she'll look back on life and be like, wait, isn't that the kid that asked me to... Yeah, it'll get dangerous like that. Ooh, yeah, When it comes to music, and I appreciate everybody out here that shows it till the very end, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I really put it all out on the stage last night, and I mean, specifically last night, but like anytime I perform, it's like I'm gonna do it every time. Cause you don't understand how many people was doubting me. You don't understand when I started, people was like, I don't know, or like, you corny. And they was saying like, bro, you rap? Come on, bro. You can't even sing, or like, you DJing, come on, be serious. Having your own open mic, like, you ain't gonna do none of that. And my response was simply like, how do you know? Come on. I told them I was on the way, they be like, how do you know? I'm God's vessel, so it's safe to say I'm valuable. I told them I would be the greatest, they like, how do you know? Y'all ain't know I can rap for real, I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick, hold up. Hey yo, I spit it with minimal effort. Black diamond, so I know how to live in the pressure. Me and my crew winning together, lyrically living forever. Dangerous, giving you lectures. I might just spin a few records, don't try to kick it with leverage. barely a kangaroo. I probably changed the mood, bang a few dunks just to show I ain't a fool. These bars make me feel like Shaq's height. They talk about Corona, Kensington still got crack pipes. Y'all really tripping like fiends when asking for a tad price, leaving you unconscious. Shorty broke my heart and I hadn't let it rock since. Apologies if I come off a little obnoxious. My mind is steady rewinding. I can look towards the future, but the stardom gets blinded. Remind me of the present, the part of my life I control it tends to get hectic. Made the same bed all my inhibition slept in. Same bed lies all the women that I'm sorry, Mom. Lost without my pace when it's a marathon. Why fear you when I got the fear of God? I'm trying to lead a whole nation like Farrakhan. And when it come to hip hop, I'm the paragon. Heart is in my chest, but your sleeve is what you wear it on. I call that bad drip. I put the cycle with psychedelics, it's acid, everlasting. Even if it's for a time span, you don't need a lifetime to figure out who I am. I'm the host of How Do You Flow. I told them I was on the way, they be like, how do you know? I'm God's vessel, so it's safe to say I'm valuable. Y'all say it. I told them I would be the greatest, they like, how do you know? And how do you know? Okay, look. I go nuts like macadamia when I be off the cranium. Vision me in the stadium. Visit me when I'm not around. Check on me if I'm out of town. I don't be thugging with my brown. Shout out to school, we get around. I live around nothing I don't relate to. I was feeling broke until I had a breakthrough. Lyrically act wild, black child. My skin looks up, inside feels fragile. I'm trying to make songs that are tagged out for the people. Look, I need you just as much as you need me. Y'all the reason I make what I do look easy. So many bars got the crowd saying free me. Value in my name, I get things for the free ski. Battling myself, that's why these other rappers can't beat me. They sound like 1,000 other rappers, I'm thinking what makes them special. They talking on my pen, but they be out here using pencils, stupid. And that's why to me, you'll be number 2. I black out with the pen when the ink is blue. When it come to MCing, they don't think of you. So why you wrestle with that thought? Go get a drink or 2. 1 for the nerves, 2 for the truth, 3 for the fact that it's starting to taste like juice, 4 for the fact you wasted money in the booth, and 5 for the fact that I'm just better than you. Now when you do that, make sure you tip your bartender. Cool? Okay. I told them I was on the way, they be like, how do you know? Hey. Oh, I'm God's vessel, so it's safe to say I'm valuable. I told them I would be the greatest, they